Good evening. I see we have a couple with us already. Hi Dawn, lovey. Oh, Natasha says hello, Heidi and Amelia. Amelia says hello. She's been quiet, bless her, sat in the room. Oh. Hi Tony. Lovely of you to join us. Bless you. I hope you're all having a lovely weekend. Hasn't it been gorgeous? We've just actually returned from the beach. It was just wonderful. Had a little paddle. Oh, hi Anne. Yes, we've had a beautiful day. Thank you very much. We'll just wait for a couple more to join us. Hi Mary. And then I think we'll start. Hi Elizabeth. Oh, it feels really strange being on Sunday. So I'm so used to Wednesday. Oh, that's all right, Lisa. It's nice of you to come. I know you're going out with the dog. Doggies. Oh. So we might not get as many because I know I'm regularly on a Wednesday, but that's no problem because what I'm going to do, I shall download onto YouTube afterwards, so it'll be available. Hello Marilyn. Plus that's good if we get any hiccups and any blurred little parts on the video on YouTube. It always looks okay. Oh, thank you Dawn. I'm looking forward to making it. I like this one. It's even though we're going for a complete contrast, but the same idea. Right, we've got a few and I'm sure if any others pop in they'll catch up, or like I say, it will be available to watch later on YouTube. So I think we will make a start. Hello Rona. If I don't say hello to anybody, apologies. Sometimes I get into concentration and I miss the comments, but as I always, I will go back afterwards and read through them and answer any questions. Okay, so good evening. I'm Heidi, as you know, part of Lisa's Lisa Horton design team. I wanted to make something a little bit different for you with the easel die. It's beautiful as an easel, but as you know me, I'm always the one, I like to go ahead and pull different things from it. So I mean, although Lisa's dies are made for multi-use, I really like to put them to the test. And I thought a panel die would be quite different. Now, I know these bright colours aren't to everybody's taste. So what I decided to do is tonight I'm going to do a similar type of card for a teacher, but we're going to go for the pastel colours. In doing that, that's sort of to show you that obviously it's the versatility of doing a card for a friend. Instead of adding the school elements, bring in your the beautiful new flowers that Lisa's just brought to us. It'd be lovely to bring those out as well, add those to it. So this one, I like these colours because I think they're very school-like, and I think they go nice. Also, they'd be nice for a male teacher as well. So the main panel will stand that way, and then I've put a further decoration on the front of there just for when they open it, because I think it looks a bit nice. Okay, so the very first product I'm going to be using is the mini slimline easel, which is absolutely fabulous. Love this die set because you've got all the elements, and my favourite actually is the pencils. What I'm going to be using tonight is this main die here, which is what you use for the main body of the easel. So I'll put that to one side. So basically what I need you to do is to cut 4 of those out. Now I've used, thanks for the link, and hi Jean, I've used 300 GSM cardstock, but in honesty it doesn't really matter because you've got 4, it does hold up quite well. So basically you'll be left with this, so you'll have and it has your creases in. Now with the first one, I left that crease in because can you see the crease? I mean, I don't mind it, but then I thought it was a bit big for a C6 envelope, so I thought, oh, I wonder if it will if I chop the top off. Well, it doesn't, but it fits in a slightly bigger envelope, and I'll show you that later on. So here is the die cut, just as it is. Now what I want you to do is cut 4 of these, and then I want you, on this one, I'm cutting off that little top panel, okay? Like I say, you don't need to do this. It was just, I just thought it was a bit different to fold the colour over, but I'll show you what I mean. So this is what you want to end up with. And I've just folded that over the back, so quite like that. The colours I've chosen, I've gone for, this is like a linen card, it's like American Crafts card. I thought that was a nicer palette. Obviously it's a complete contrast to your other one, but I just thought, well, let's go different, okay? So when you've cut your 4 white ones out, cut out your colours, whichever colour you like. Now, we can add some to the back later on, but to start with, just go for 5, okay? Then what I want you to do is to glue the coloured piece onto it. I've done some of them, but I thought I'd just leave one. As you can see, I'm very random with my glue. And we'll cut it off at the end. So, and with this, I'm going to put a little bit of glue just inside there. And then if you fold that over, it also helps you to line it up. Can you see there? Just got a little tab over the back. I think that's it lines it up better. And if it's not 100% on, it doesn't matter. You won't see it. Okay. So I will give that a little bit of time to dry. But obviously we haven't this evening. So that's the pin flare bookbinding glue that I've got in there, so it should be fine. Then I want you see the first crease line there, I want you to cut across there, okay? I mean, yeah, with this one you can see a little bit white, but I think it adds to the effect, so I don't bother with that at all. Okay, so this is what we end up with. Okay, and then I've got me blue and my green there, and this is the yellow one which I've stuck on. And I just need to trim off. I mean, it's quite quick, this card. These cards are very quick, especially if you get these pre-made. You know, if you want to do a few of these, pre-make them up. Oh, you like the colours? Thank you. I was trying to get work together a nice colour palette. And I know some of you don't like these bold. You know, we all have our own choice. I like both because I think I like the bold because it reminds me of school. But we might not be doing a school, we might be doing a floral, and I want to just give you the concept of the card, so then it's your choice then to go to town. Now on top of here you could use and matte and layer with that die that you get with it, which is beautiful, love that, but I decided to play with different ones. And because you know how Lisa's things all work beautiful together. So your 5th one we're going to keep on one side at the moment, we don't need that. Right, so how we get this to join together, okay, what I need you to do, decide on which order you would like them in. I mean, I'm going for that. So your yellow's going to be first, so you want yellow on your left, green on your right. Okay, this is so simple. Right, you want 3 pieces of card scored approximately halfway. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, the size of these doesn't really matter. If it's longer, obviously there's a little bit more strength in there, but the bright one I only did thin side. So you're looking approximately, that's 9.5 centimetres by 7.5, which is 2 3/4 by 3 3/4, but don't feel you've got to go by that. As long as they're all the same and they're scored down the middle, this will work for you. Okay, so what we need to do is get your first 2 glued together. So I'm going to have a little bit of glue, and then what I like to do with this is get it so it bends both ways, because if you do glue it on and you're not going the right bend, then you can just change it. Okay, you'll get what I mean by that. Now line them up together. Now, if you want to, you could tape them down, but to be honest, no, I don't. Probably be a good idea, but I don't, because I haven't got time. So we'll just leave and I'm very impatient. So line them up together, and then what I want you to do is stick this down, and I want a very slight gap, and the crease to go right down the middle. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. So, as you can see, the crease is literally in the gap. Now, when I did the first one, I didn't it didn't see it, that middle doesn't look like there's any gap, and there isn't, but it still seems to work fine. And the backs on these are a lot smaller. Don't worry about this back, that'll be covered. These were a lot smaller, so I thought for this one we would try, if it's going through the post, we'd try to do them a little bit bigger. So basically, I mean, that's if you cut some on, you wouldn't need your white, you coloured. There is another idea. There's a card, you know, something different by itself. So then what we want to do, we want to get this so it opens, so it folds down flat and will fit nicely into an envelope and for postage. So we get the second one, okay, go back over. So this time, did we go, what we're doing, blue and then pink. I'm just trying to make sure I get the right colours right. So the green, the yellow goes backwards like that. So we want the blue to turn that way. So let's go over there. And I'm going to put, so as you can see, I mean, I do so it goes both ways because I've stuck them wrong. So don't worry about that, but it's more wants to go that way, so I'm going to go stick it that way down. But again, as long as you've given it a good crease and move around, it really won't make any difference. It will work either way. And the size of these really isn't important. So we'll, and I always can never, in fact I can't make my mind up with colourway with these, shall we? Yeah, we'll do that. I change my mind all the time which way I want the colours. Okay, so if you line them up with a small gap, the crease in the gap and stick down. Like I said, you've got more time at home, you're not obviously rushing, so if you want to stick them down, because then you know that they're going to be online and perfect. I mean, to me they look alright. They're not online. I don't mind them. If you want to, like, if you wanted those to be together, you can do, but I cover them up. So for me, it doesn't matter, okay? So, as you can see, we've now got, there you go. Then we want to add on the pink. So again, there you go. If you're not bothered about adding on to the back and you don't mind this visible, make sure they're online, but it doesn't really make a lot of difference to me, like I say, because I've not covered them up now because I need to show you obviously how it works, but you can quite easily cover them, so the choice is yours. Okay, so just going to go another. I'm afraid if I can find a little way out that makes things quicker, then I will use it. So oh, we've got a little slider there. Let's bring it in a bit. Right, that's it. That's about to do. So you need to make sure they are stuck. Oops. You see, don't do that. It's not stuck properly. Let's get a bit more glue. Okay. Just glue that down. Oh, what you're saying, you adore the summer? I know, I like the summer blooms. They're gorgeous. Right, I just want to give that, because we're giving it quite a twist and a bend, I'm going to really give that a good, like I say, if you're going to leave these in view, line them up. But after the live I shall go, and all you do is just cut whatever colour panels you want and obviously cover them up, or you could just do the white again. That's your choice. Okay. But we won't bother with that today because that's something you can just do yourself at the end. The point is to show you the concept of how to put it together. I would have to cover them. To be honest, Carol, I think I probably would if I was sending somebody, because they do look nice, but I'd just cover them with white. I cover the front one because the front one is visible when you open the card. Okay, so let me see if, I mean, I will probably leave these quite a while to stick down. But I think, oh, we're all right. Right, we'll all go. Then what I would do is give that quite a good press. And then I've got a bone folder. Then we can give it a... Now, if you're worried about the gap, you can actually stick them. As you can see with this one, that one is quite close together. But I don't mind it because I think it gives it more of a sort of a panel look. And yes, Carol, you can, yeah, the choice, like I say, with covering, it's up to you. And really, you can see now, you can have it sort of like that. You can have it this one, that way you can have, you manipulate it to the way you would like it to stand. So if you want it sort of that way, I mean, and it's such a lovely, and if that bothers you there, the white bit, you could put a bit of glitter down there, or, but I like it. I like the gap. Okay, so that's basically the shape of, that's the card. Now, because when you're sending this card, so it's concertina, so we'll go that way, so you play with it. So like with this one, I felt, well, when you take it out the envelope, that's what you see. So it was important to me on this one, when I bent it, that's it. So to me, I don't want to be pulling out an envelope and seeing that. So again, we'll get this and we will cut off the bottom. And then with this one, I'm going to cut the top off. Oh, it's nearly come off anyway, there we go. So then what we'll do, we'll glue that. So we've got a frontage. I mean, once it's standing, it's a shame because you don't really see, you know, you won't really see this front, but, you know, to me, it shows you made that little bit of extra effort. So I'll just stick that on there. I'll just give that a minute. Yeah, you see, so you're really only going to see those four, but as you take it out the envelope, I think that just finishes it off. Yeah, and if you cover that up as well. Okay. But I wasn't going to cover them up in the live just because of the time factor. I want to make sure that you see the card finished. Oh, Elizabeth, you missed the beginning. Don't worry. I'm going to put it on YouTube. All right, so you won't miss anything. Right, now, the way that I like to decorate this is I like to lay it out. And for the decoration, the main part, I have used the mini slimline Harlequin bubbles. I know it was showing out of stock on its own. It is still there as the bundle, but as far as I know, this one will be coming back in stock. I'm sure I saw it was, but this is just one you can use. All of the panel cards, all of the mini slimlines, like there's the stripes, or there's the, if it's going to a friend, you could use. So I'm just reaching behind me. So there's obviously the panel, or you've got the kind friend. Any of them will work for this. They will all fit on there nicely, but I just liked these shapes, and I always keep the middles as well. Okay, so that's the mini slimline Harlequin. That's the one I've used. And then what I like to do, I like a contrast of colours. So I cut myself 4 of each, so I got more than enough. Sorry, I've got 5. Yeah, 5. No, I've got 5 of each. I'm thinking I've done 4. So then I want to decide which colour goes with which. So the green, I like the, I think we're going to go with the dark pink. Okay. And then the dark pink, yeah, I like it sort of like that. And then, or no, what we're going to do, we're going to go there. See, I like to play around with this one. Then we will go that one on there, and we shall go, where is it, the yellow one. You adore the bubbles phrase con? Yes, I do. And Carol, it shows that you cared enough to finish. Yes, it does. It does show you finish it properly, which is why I wanted to show you. But obviously finishing off, you can do, you know, I've shown you how to do it. You can do that in your own time. Okay, so I like to do a little bit of a mix. Hi, Natalia. But if you feel better that you want to stick with the same design, obviously you can come in with these and match up. So you may want to go 4 of these, or you may want to put those around. It's entirely up to you. So this is just the way I chose to do it, because I like the contrast with the pastel colours. But you go to town and you put your colours, your colour palette, how you want them. Okay, yes, I love this. You know this bubble frame? All the little bubbles that I've punched out of it, I've kept. And I've got them in a bag and I use them because I think they're beautiful. Okay, so we're going to stick. I mean, this decorating part, this is for you to decide. Okay, I want you to just enjoy. Okay, so we'll just put a bit of blue onto there. There we go, the blue, and then we'll add the pink. That's it. Give the glue a bit of a shake. I love this dye. When you cut these dyes out as well, I used to miss it sometime, but what you need to look, there is a right way and a wrong way. If you can see the stitching, where it actually pushes the stitching down, that's the right way, and the dye, you get more effect with the dye that way. Because I had stuck a few the wrong way, and I'll be honest with you, I hadn't noticed, but I do now. Now I've let me just pull that across. Right, sorry, it's hard to get the whole thing in frame. There we go. So that's how I want to start. This one is going to be, it is sort of a bit of for a teacher. So I'm going to use the numbers again. So we're going to go, what we got? We've got a green. So we've got 4. Just putting the numbers on, and 1. Right, so this is these were in stock. If they're not, I apologise. I know they do keep going out, but Lisa does keep trying to bring them back. Large stitch numbers. I use these so many times. These are so useful, and they match with the letters, which is perfect. Okay, put those on one side. So I like to choose where I'm having my numbers. So we've got 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, and then I'm going to bring in the splodgers. So I'm going to go on there. I think we will use I've got the blue, and I love the paint splodgers. I love how they've got the stitching. It's just gorgeous. So, and this again, play. Put things where you would like them. There's no set rules for this. This is up to you. So I'm doing my first panel. Sorry, I'm going to bring it across a little bit so I can fit it in the screen. So I'm going to go number 1, a bit more glue on there. Okay, and then we've got a message. We've got, what should we have on there? Should we have, we'll have smile, and we'll have it like that across there. Now I'm using these were in stock again. Apologies if they've now gone out of stock. The squiggled script sentiments. These are beautiful. Very quick to use, both dies, and I think they work on this type of card. Okay, so we're going to go smile on that one, and then we'll go, I'll pick the number 1. As you can see, we're going very different to the original card. Put the number 1 just there. I think that's enough. I think it's lovely. And then you've got all the spare pieces as well. On this one, I think we will go, let's go the dark pink. Oh, can you hear the, sorry if you can hear the seagulls in the background. Wait a minute, we'll just, they're chirping away outside. So stick on more of the splodgers. Then we will go, I think, no, we'll not put a word on this one. I think this one, we will put the pencils. And what I'm going to do, sorry, I'm reaching across. Okay, so the pencils, I'm going to put them in a row of 3. Sort of crossing over each other. Love these pencils. These are so easy to make. As you can see, I've just cut out the main bit. I do loads of them in craft, and then duplicate a cut again in a colour, and then you just snip that middle part out, and it's so effective. I love it. So what we're going to do, we're just going to put the pencils, just check you can slip. Oh, Natasha, are they feeding the babies? Yeah, we've got 3 babies. They're so cute. I like the pencils on there. We got 3 babies. And then I'm going to put the little heart just there. Now that, again, these all come with the easel set, which is lovely. Then we're going to go, oh, we've got a number, have we? Let's get the number. So we'll go number 2. I think this is lovely. And I think if it's for a female teacher, you could even just add a little flower on there as well. That'd be really nice. Then on here, we're going to go hello. And we're going to go with it that way. Yep. And number 3. As you can notice, I'm not really sticking them on in any particular order because I'm doing it as I see it and what I think looks pretty. And then I think with this one, I'm going to put a little heart there. And what I've done is cut lots of these out already in the matching colours. Oh, thank you, Con. That's very kind of you. Bless you. You'll be making... Yes, pencils, use your scraps. Please use your scraps because it takes up a tiny bit of card. In fact, I have a carrier bag where I put my rubbish and I ended up pulling quite a bit out of there to make for my pencils. And I just made quite a load, you know, together. I love the pencils. Yeah, all your little strips and scraps, get those out and they work perfectly for the pencils. Right, because there's a bit of 3D here, you just need to stick down quite well. And then I think for this side, we're going to go a little bit, go with a yellow splodge. I do love these splodges. I mean, I love them on as an easel. I think it's really effective. But I just wanted to show you to do something a bit different. And obviously, now you've seen the concept of the card, you elaborate and take it your own way. You know, don't just follow me. It's completely up to you. Then for the last message, no, we're going to keep that for the front, I think. We've got ABC, haven't we, as well? So I'm going to stop there for that part a minute, and I'm just going to go to the front because I want to make sure that the front works. So we're going to put on the front. We haven't used a blue, have we? So I'll bring it across so you can see. Yeah, the pencils, what I would do, make lots of them up in all different colours, or at least I cut your craft ones. Then you've just got to add your colours then, and they're really quick. So although this isn't going to be seen so much on display, this is the first part they will see as they open the envelope. So for me, this is really important that this is pretty, and this is the bit I want the thanks on, because obviously if you're thanking somebody, or in this case if it's for a teacher, and these script actually fit perfectly across there. Let's push that down, and then we'll have a greeny. I like this colour palette as well. I picked it out the other day because I've just thought I don't want to throw the strong colours straight at you, because I know we all have different tastes, and I know some people won't like that, and I thought I want to sort of suit everybody. Another idea as well, if you want, you could do this idea for a man and just keep really masculine. I would say keep the masculine colours, and I've got a bit of glitter there. Don't use maybe not the hearts, they probably wouldn't work on there. So this one's predominantly really a female. I'm going to put a little heart there. Now obviously you can add glitter, you can add your gems, you can go to town. I'm going quite basic here, but I'm just trying to show you what the dies do on their own without anything else. And it proves that if you don't have all those extra things, you can get this die set, white card, bit of glue, and you go, and it's all done. So love both colours, the bold and the softer ones. Well, I thought you'd like the bold ones, Natasha. Carol, I've had several ideas for decorating already. Yes, please show me what you do. Like I say, I know I have stuck to a teacher's, but that's only because that was the original idea. So then I thought, oh, I need to do, you know, something a bit different. But I wanted to do it in different colours, then give you the idea for you to take it on your own. Right, now I'm going to add an ABC. So, or do I? Yeah. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put the ABC down there, because it doesn't matter where you put it. I just think it's lovely wherever. In fact, I'm going to do it on a slant like that. AB. And do you know what's coming out now in my head? Babies. Baby card. Has someone put that already? If they have, I apologise. What about a new baby card? How lovely would that be? You could do all like, you could do lemon, a green if you don't know what it's going to be. You could stick to your whites. You could do white and lemon. You could go for your pinks, your blues. Now, I think, for me, if I receive that, I will be very, very happy. I think it's really pretty. Okay? And then it all folds up. But I'm always folding it up wrong, so just ignore me. That way. But as you see, because I've gone both ways, it goes either way. And then it will all fold flat. And then, the lovely thing about this is your A5 size envelope. It fits perfectly. Because sometimes I like to make sure I have an envelope on size if I don't want to make one. The reason on this one's slightly smaller, the idea of cutting the top off was I thought it may fit in a C6 envelope, but it doesn't. So if you want to leave the top on, it will also fit nicely on there. Okay, then all you need to do, I mean, you can't, basically your card's finished, you can see the front, there you go. Cut white panels or any other colour, and then just add them onto the back, just to obviously finish it off. But you can do that yourself afterwards. So basically, and then it will stand on your, trying to just make sure you can see it, it should stand on your side. And I think it's so effective because you've got, it's like having 4 cards. So the teacher, to put that on the windowsill or the fire, you know, on the fireplace. And if you could even put the name if you wanted. Oh, thank you, Con, that's really lovely of you. So that's me done this evening. Lisa's back with us, I think it's the 15th of June, and it's a lovely Christmas release. So please join her for that. I hope you've enjoyed this evening. There's both the cards. As you can see, we have gone sort of the same idea. We've just gone with a different colour wave. And please show me what you make with this. I'd love to see your designs. So that's me finished tonight. Have a lovely evening. And 16th of June, sorry Dawn, it's the 16th. Enjoy the rest of your bank holiday weekend. Join Claire on Tuesday, our lovely Natasha on Wednesday, Dawn Friday, and I'll be back with you the following Wednesday. Okay, bye.